Hello everyone, my name is Marix Espinosa. Today I'm gonna give you an explanation of a lesson plan that is for the students of the third grade of Bachillerato. It was designed according to the general objectives of the English as a foreign language area by the end of the Bachillerato General Unificado. Here I have two specific objectives for this lesson plan. 1. Identify main ideas, some details, and inferences of written text in order to produce level-appropriate critical analysis of familiar subjects and context. 2. Use spoken and written literary texts in English such as poems, short stories, comic strips, short magazine articles, and oral interviews on familiar subjects in order to inspire oral and written production. Okay? This object is very important, right? The evaluation criteria of the lesson plan is to demonstrate comprehension of main ideas and some details in short simple tests on familiar subjects, making use of contextual clues to identify relevant information in a test. The techniques used in this lesson plan are speaking presentation, asking and answer questions, observation, pair groups, exchange questions and information, and discuss to see how well students can use the target language in these activities. According to these objectives, here in this lesson, the students are gonna read an article based on one of the Japanese culture, okay? To start the class, I'm gonna present the anticipation. The anticipation of this class is a warm-up. It is called pair spelling and writing. For this activity, I'm gonna need the participation of the students. Of course, right? First, 2 students are asked to go to the front of the class and 1 student have to spell some words correctly. I'm gonna give them the words, maybe 3 or 5 words, okay? Then the other students has to write the word on the board as his or her partner spells the word, right? Later, the 2 students will change the roles in order to have the participation of both, right? And the student who has more correctly words will be the winner, okay? I'm gonna give some candies for the winner, right? And maybe the anticipation will take 5 minutes, okay? After that, we have the building knowledge, okay? The building knowledge consists in what the students will develop and what the students need to accomplish in order to create knowledge, okay? Here, students will read an article about lunches. This article is about on one of a Japanese culture where the students have a particular custom in the lunchtime. In this article, Japanese students eat for lunch healthy food. It's great, right? These little boxes often have rice, vegetables, and fish or meat in them, right? And sometimes the bento boxes have these different shapes. Before the students read the article, I will ask the students if they know what is a bento box, right? I'm gonna say, do you know what is a bento box? If anybody or any student doesn't say anything or any student doesn't know what is a bento box, no matter, right? Because in the class, I wanna ask the students, what can you see in the pictures, right? Or what do you think the article is about, right? Maybe some students are gonna say, okay, it is about a Japanese girl, or maybe some students are gonna say it is about a Chinese girl, right? Or some students are gonna say, okay, miss, this article is about food. Okay, great, food. What particular food you can see in the article, right? Okay, maybe we see some pandas. When in the article the food has a lot of rice, a lot of vegetables, maybe some meat, and maybe the bento boxes are particular shapes. Okay, here the most important is that the student guess through pictures what the article is about, right? In this way the students are gonna have the idea in what the article is about, and when they start reading the article they will understand it in an easy way. Okay, then the students will read and understand what is a bento box, of course, right? And one by one of the students will explain in their own words what is a bento box. Okay, when the students finish reading the article, they will work in pairs to answer some questions about the article, right? As you can see in this paper, we have some activities that the students have to do working in pairs, right? By the end of the lesson plan, we have consolidation. Okay? In the consolidation, the students will be able to know and understand the Japanese culture related with the lunches in the school, right? Here, students continue working in pairs, okay? They will write 3 or 5 new questions about the article. They will exchange questions with another pairs, and they will discuss about the reading. Okay? In short words, the students are gonna compare the real context in their school related with the lunches between the Japanese culture, right? Where the students prefer to eat healthy food. That's great, right? Maybe some students will imitate this style of food, right? That will be great, okay? Also, we need to remember that one of the objectives for this lesson plan is that the students produce oral communication in the target language, okay? Remember that. Finally, students will talk about how their lunches are different between Japanese lunches, and they will compare, right? Maybe they are gonna realize that their feeding is not the better, okay? Also, for the next class, the students will investigate why in all the bento boxes are rice, okay? It is crazy, right? They will write a short list of the typical lunches here in Ecuador. Also, for future classes, the students will bring some food to prepare a bento box in the classroom, right? This task will be work in groups. In this way, students will learn about the healthy style of the Japanese lunches and how they can improve their feeding, right? As you know, most of the students here in Ecuador eat fast food in the school, right? However, to improve our feeding is not impossible, okay? We can get it, right? We can start eating healthy food, okay? Okay, guys, That's it for today. Good luck.